just landed in Brisbane, Australia.
Yo!
Yo!
Oh my
I
God.
can't believe I'm here, dude. I don't know what to say, man. Holy crap. I don't even know what to say. I miss you guys. So, I'm out here in Australia, Brisbane, Australia, with my buddy Jason. You might see him in some of my old videos. Really good friend of mine. And I showed up at the airport, and they were just waiting for me. My buddy Jason and Alfredo just there, waiting for me. So in this video, I want to talk about friendship, okay? And not just like making friends, right? But having those deep friendships. Now, there's different layers to friendship, okay? There's, I guess you could say people you just meet who are acquaintances. Then there's really good friends like my buddies who will literally host me when I travel across the world. Like those close best friends kind of friendships. There's also a lot of in between, right? So what you want to do is build up your life so you have all kinds of friendships. People who you can rely on as emotional support, people you're actually very close to, and you can kind of be like a best friend with them. Also, have a lot of acquaintances that you can kind of use to, not saying you're using them, but you kind of network with them and get different things when you need it. So an example is like having a club promoter friend who can get you in the club on Friday night, or having a workout buddy who can help train you so you can get a little bit more jacked. And the main thing you would want to do is actually hang out with people who are like-minded than you and who have the same goals as you, so that you can adapt their behavior, kind of adapt those little nuances that they have, and almost become a little bit part of them. When you hang out with people, energy is actually transferable. So when you hang out with people who have what you want, or who have the life you want, you'll kind of actually start living their life. Now the great part of this is this journey will allow you to make amazing friendships, amazing friendships, where like you feel really close with them and they're like your brothers. You know, it's a beautiful life, man. Oh, nice. It's beautiful. So I'm with my buddy Jason. You might have seen him in a lot of my old videos. Really good friend of mine. I literally traveled across the entire world to see this guy. A few months ago, he was leaving Australia, and I told him, man, this isn't goodbye, I'm gonna see you soon. And I did it. We're sitting on his balcony eating some cake, and check out this view, man. So, I just want to talk about friendship. Okay, I'd say there's like maybe 3 different major differences in friendships. Okay, now there's many different types of friendships, right? There's many different types of friendships, but 3 that stand out to me. Okay, 1. And this doesn't say any are more important, but they're different, okay? Number 1, real friends, those really strong friends, those real friends, the ones you've probably known for years, who will have your back when times are tough, the ones who are literally like family, okay? So like Nick in my videos, Nick is like a brother to me, like I would die for the guy, okay? You know what I'm saying? Another example is Jason, okay? So those really strong friendships you have. Okay, then there's acquaintances. You have those people who are kind of like in your life, but it's not like the purpose is very like minimal. Okay, it's like I'm a club promoter, so I have a lot of friends who it's just like I hit you up, we go to the club, party for the night. We don't hang out the other days of the week. I don't really come to you when times are tough, and it's arguable that your acquaintances, a lot of them can transition to stronger friendships. Then you have a lot of people, like let's say you go to school and you say hi to every day. Those are actually acquaintances. Okay, maybe the ones I go to the club with are not necessarily, some are acquaintances, some are real friends, and a lot in between. Okay, so I think that's the 3 main ones. Okay, the people in between, that's the second one, and then the acquaintances, number 3. Okay, and it's very important to have all of the above. Okay, so the main thing you want to do is have a lot of friends that you can surround yourself with and learn from. So, you know, partly of the reason I like traveling is because 2 of my friends, Jason and my buddy Avin, they both like traveling. I saw Jason go to Greece, and gaming girls in Greece, and I was like, oh my god, that sounds like a life I want to live. And my buddy Avin went to Europe, he was like at Mount Everest in Nepal. He was all over the place, and I've traveled with him a bit. Went to Cuba with him last month, and it's kind of like what got me into traveling a little bit, and traveling actually helps open your mind, right? So these characteristics I wanted to have, I hung out with people who had them, so I adapt that behavior, okay? In Los Angeles last night, I was talking to my buddy Joseph about this, about how you actually adapt little nuances, little micro behaviors from people without even realizing it. And I know back in the day, me and Jason used to hit the club. We used to crush it. I actually met I met Nick from Let's Girls because of Jason, because Nick came up to me on the street, started talking to me. I didn't want to talk to him, because I was like, who's this weird guy talking to me? And then Jason started talking to him. And I was like, oh, if Jason's talking to him, I'm going to talk to him. I met Nick because of it, and Nick's like my brother till I die, right? And again, that's the nuances of picking up those little behaviors of being friendly. So why friendship is important, because you want to hang out with people and build close relationships with people, and those close friendships with people who are amazing people, okay? Those people who can literally change your life. Those people who can literally make you travel to the other side of the world to go see them, and you can have adventures with and really deep, rich experiences with, okay? You also want to have a lot of those acquaintances that you can kind of hit up when you need them. You need someone to go party with on a night out and everyone else is busy on the phone, right? A lot of girls are acquaintances at first, right? They might end up becoming your girlfriend, right? They might end up becoming a girl you'll sleep with. And you know what? I do express my full personality, all these friends, all these types of friends, and they all know the real me. So a lot of them might even see me as a good friend. I know countless people consider me a close friend when I might not consider them exactly a close friend, because I express myself so fully. Okay? And you also want to have those people who are like emotional support systems, who are oftentimes also close friends, who you can actually rely on when, let's say, you're coming out of a breakup, or you need someone to stay, like when you're visiting the city, or let's say you're stuck in a financial situation and they can help you out for the time being, like just examples, right? Those are other friends and friendships that you could potentially have, okay? I know there's times in my life where I haven't entirely been getting laid, and I'll just have friends throw me a girl, literally throw me a girl. Or like I need to pull, and I live with my parents, and my friend offers his place, right? So there's all kinds of friendships you can make, and the best thing is you can use this to your advantage. So this is really how to make friends, and I'll give you a few steps on how to do it, okay? First, be your authentic self. Be the real you, okay? Express yourself fully, and that brings us to number 2, offer value. Because I actually noticed my goal is I offer value, right? But I'm just being me. And literally, I've come to a point where just being me is offering value. So people like to hang out with me because I'm just being me, and my vibe is very offering of value, okay? And maybe those are just the 2 things that you really need. Be authentic and offer value, and that's how you build friendships. You want to add anything to that, man?
No, I mean, that sounds good, what you're saying. Like, you don't want to take anything away from when you're friends, you know? You don't want to just drag onto them. And you don't want friends that just drag onto you either, because they're going to pull you down, you know what I mean? You want to kind of be on the same level, both, like, adding on to each other. Yeah.
You want to surround yourself with friends, completely push you out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Who make you strive to be a better person. And, like, believe it or not, like, I'm scared of being alone, doing things by myself. I was terrified traveling from Toronto to Los Angeles to Australia by myself.
Yeah, just made it.
I know. Sure, I had other people waiting on the other side, but I was scared shitless, man, because I'm a very extroverted person. I thrive around people, so that actually pushed me the fuck out of my comfort zone. I feel a lot more in touch with myself, and like this has been a crazy last couple days. Like flew to LA, then to Australia. It just feels amazing, right? And it's kind of like, you know what? I was walking on the street, Venice Beach, and I was like, wow, I've kind of made it. Like the fact that like I've been able to do this. And now I'm in Australia, and I'm like, oh my god, I was taking a shower in my buddy Alfredo's shower, staring out like the Australian mountains, and I'm like, oh my god. Like a year ago, I could not imagine being this person, right? And a lot of it is owed to the friendships I had, right? I came out of a breakup earlier this year. Who was with me in the club, pimping it all night? Nick, right? I've gone through so much like emotional pain and shit this year, and like my buddy Dave has been there for me. Like these guys have been there for me. Like a lot of good friends have been in my emotional support. More than that, I had a lot of acquaintances I could just vent out to and express myself authentically, and a lot of girls I could just talk to my problems to, and I'd eventually like I'd end up hooking up with them, even though like I'm just like venting and shit because I'm still like myself, and that's masculine energy, and then they find me attractive. It's pretty amazing, man. So I guess I'll end this video on go out, build amazing friendships, okay? Really focus on, you know, I used to really just value knowing a lot of people. Now I value connecting with a lot of people and having lots of deep relationships, deep friendships. That's what is more important, I'd say. It's good to have a little bit of everything, but do that. Go out, be a good person, have a lot of fun. Talk to you guys soon. Read my video. Hello. Say hi. Australia.